Right, hi guys, we're back again, and what we've now got is polished shoes. Well, not polished even, smooth. See, not really any bump. That there, just a little bit of a bubble which we got in the polish. Other than that, they're pretty good. As you see, the welts still remotely the same as what they were in before. So I'm going to put you guys down. I'm going to start polishing. Standard spit polish, whatever polish you want to use. Here's my cloth I'm using Cherry Blossom for this because I've not got any Parade Gloss left. Just finished it on that one. So, one sec. Right, let's carry on. So, same way of holding it. This one, do you know how we normally use one finger? This time we're going to use two. It just makes it a lot faster. Two fingers, make it tight, wrap it round, put it back, hold it. There you go. Nice pad. Get your polish, put a little bit on. Not much. Do remember that this cloth is damp. And it's just simply spitting on your shoe, give it a bit of a breath, and then just work the polish in. Now straight off you can see a bit of a gleam. I'm seeing one right now. I'll show you right now. Look at that. Already got a bit of a shine to it. Your polish will start coming off of your cloth very, very quickly. Don't want to use much. Almost nothing, that to be honest, using just a little bit. And then just start breathing on it. Try not to bite your shoe. And there we go, just keep doing that, working it up. I'll keep recording this the whole time through. You may want to skip forwards. I've put annotation into where it starts for when we're not doing this. Every time you do this, it starts building up some more polish, so you're going to start doing exactly what you had before, which is just keeping up the polish. Keep shining it, even if you do this about 5 minutes every day, in about, I don't know, 2 weeks. You get a nice shine to it. You pass most inspections. If you get someone who stands on your shoe, it is punishable by death, so you can punch them in the face. Don't say I told you to do that though. I get the poo. See? It's getting a bit more of a shine. Now it's quite hard to get your shine straight off. It's a lot of time and effort. Maybe those shoes over there, I'll show you again. This one, that was about 10 minutes of shining it. I did the uppers, but you don't really need to. You can do if you want to get the full shoe gleam. I'm going to probably end up doing the rest of the shoe. I might make another video on it, but it's basically exactly the same. This is basically just getting your toe cap sorted. Keep breathing on it. If you see it, if it feels like you're tugging more than you normally are, so it's not running smooth, you're going to probably want to spit on your shoe again, try and get some more moisture in your cloth. Other than that, it's just quite simple. Like I say to most cadets, don't bother with the beeswax unless you know what you're doing. You can wreck your shoes, so just get another shoe. I had practice go with this one. Remember, always use the tape and always fill your shoe. That one's not got much in it, but you might just be able to see it in there. But other than that, guys, it's just working it up again. Apparently, according to the Coldstream guards, where I got this information off of, it's better if you don't have polish on your shoe. I tried it on the other shoe and my actual parade shoes, which is sadly at Squadron, otherwise I'd show you. And doing it with polish is a lot easier because you start melting the polish into it. So normally I tell cadets to spoon polish your shoes for about half an hour after you first get them, unless they've already been polished before. So if you get brand spanking new shoes, a good idea to do is just heat up a simple spoon. Don't get your mum's best spoons, but some simple metal spoons. It will burn you, so have some form of protection, maybe like oven mitt if you really want to be going over the top. Just one of these cloths, wrap it around the handle, and then just heat up the spoon and just wipe it over the leather. all that's going to do is just smoothen out the bumps. So with this we're using beeswax to smoothen out the bumps, where the other way of doing it is by using this spoon, and I've done both on these shoes. Yeah, so as you can hear now, it's rubbing, so you're going to want to spit on your shoes again, get some more polish on, but not too much. You can't fail an inspection with this, unless you've done it wrong, because all the beeswax has done is just put a base layer on for you. It's not cheating, it's just helping it along, should we call it. So you can get a nice finish at the end of it. Probably not going to get to the point where you can see your face in it like you would standard polishing, but it's a lot better than it was. For example, which one looks better? That one, definitely. Sometimes you get little dimples in it, like you can see on here, just on there. I've got a bit of a divot in mine, so it gets a bit of a bumpy edge. And then on the sides here you've got creases. The creases are really hard to get out. The way to get creases out, by polishing your shoes over where the creases are, and then just simply melting the polish. I'm just doing that a lot of times. Get a cigar lighter, get your dad's best cigar lighter. Best way of doing it, because those burn like there's nothing on earth. Or just use the heat gun if you're going to beeswax them, because you want to try and get a nice finish on your shoes, like always. I always say to it's the thing which always lets you down on your shoes. And as soon as you get your shoes in order, you can get the rest of your uniform. As soon as you get the rest of your uniform in, you're going to pass inspections. You're going to, depending on your drill, do well on win training days, stuff like that. And this does work on ammo boots. I've seen it done on ammo boots. It's what it was originally designed for. I've just tweaked it to see if we can just use it on this, and you can. It's easier to use it on just your parade shoes. On your toe caps, it's easier to do. Do bear in mind, guys, they are, if you ever see typhoon painted shoes or tornado paint, they do crack after a while. And when these start to get their own little creases in, because that's what happens if you leave the paper in for over 24 hours, then all the moisture from the paper leaks back into the leather and just pushes the wax which you've put in out. So when it starts to get a bit of a crack, then you're going to want to probably start from scratch again. Take all the polish off, not just the polish either. Take off all the wax, completely strip it down so it's just bare leather. Give it a bit of a polish first, and then start doing what you were doing before, just putting on the beeswax, shining it up, and back to the standard it was. Each beeswax stick even, it's about, I don't know, £1.50. I spent £3 getting 2 sticks. That was on Amazon, so. And it comes in about 4 working days anyway. So, yeah, good luck, guys. Hope you do well. Probably set up a Facebook wall for it. Just post on pictures of your shoes, how you're doing with them. Cheers, guys.